In this video I was showing you many different ways to get rich in Grow a Garden. So here is top 25 ways to help you get better at Grow a Garden. So let's start off with the Bone Blossom. This is a limited time seed and it's better than anything in the game. So if it's still here as of the time this has been posted, then you want to make sure you get at least one of it. I've got two of it, but like, you just need at least one because they're very, very good. And how to get them? You do quests, which progresses the bar more. There's also bonus quests which you can do infinitely, but you can only do these every 9 hours. No, every 12 hours, and it resets at 9. So, this. Look, wait. Yeah, the regular seed packs. If like, let's say you don't have a lot of money, right? And so you can't buy like the good seeds, but you still have a chance of getting them from the seed pack, right? So you might get something really good from the seed pack, which you didn't have enough money to buy in the shop, which could be a lifesaver, and it gives you a few rare stuff anyway if you like do them early game. So that's really good. Anyway, you also want to make sure, for tip 3, that you always get the paradise eggs or the bug eggs if you have enough money. Because they're definitely the best eggs, and they give some pretty insane stuff if, like, you get, like, the rarest thing in them. But anyway, tip 4. You want to make sure that you craft plants using these, because some of them can actually be very, very good. Some of them are just kind of rubbish, but like some of them can actually be quite good. Like the honeysuckle was for the bee thing, but now it's like on the archaeology thing, so it's slightly different now. Tip 5. If you ever get a bee egg from the traveling merchant, you want to make sure to turn it into an anti-bee egg, because anti-bee eggs are like just better than a bee egg in every way, because they can give a disco bee, I think, from Final Thing, and they can give moths and butterflies. Butterflies turn your stuff rainbow every like 8 minutes or something, and moths feed your plant every like 7 minutes or something. So, no, sorry, not feed your plant, sorry, feed your pets every 7 minutes. So, like, it really the moth really helps with growing your pets, and the butterfly helps with earning a lot of money and growing your garden, and the disco bee also helps with earning a lot of money and growing your garden. Okay, tip, I think 5, but it might be 6. You want to make sure to buy every carrot in the seed shop, or like every strawberry or every blueberry, or just as many as you can seeds in the seed shop. Obviously buy the better ones first if you can afford them, but I'm going to explain why now. So basically, for the summer event last time, they vaulted all the main seeds, so you couldn't buy them at all. And plus, seeds might go away from the shop at some points anyway. Like, this guy's Moon Melons. Moon Melons aren't in the shop anymore, or Candy Blossom, or Moon Blossom, and stuff like that. They're not going to be in the shop anymore. And as I was saying, that's why Bone Blossom's probably going to be limited time. So, it's just hard to tell, so you're going to want to buy every seed you can. So you can, like, not lose anything. But, okay. We are now moving on to tip 6. This is going to be a big one. So, open every single ancient seed pack you can, and open every single egg you can. In fact, if you're at the start of the game, like, just not too good, and, you know, you want to craft eggs from this, if it's still here as well. Like the archaeology crafting table, because you can craft dinosaur eggs, and some of the dinosaurs are actually quite good. So you want to make sure to craft a few of them, if you can. And the pet eggs, if you've just started, let's say, you might as well just buy all of them, because you need pets to, like, age up and get more slots. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, tip 7, this is. to make your plants grow bigger, like if it's a tree, for example, like for me, this is my bone blossom. What you want to do is you want sprinklers so that like it grows absolutely massive, and you get like it's the base amount is worth like quite a lot, and then you can get a few mutations on it on a private server. It'll be worth like a couple billion, maybe. I'm not sure how much, something like that. Anyway, let's say you don't have enough space in your garden. You can always upgrade it, or you can get rid of plants if you have enough seeds of that plant. So that, like, let's say it's come into the shop and you want one for a quest or something like that, you can just place it down and, yeah, you'll still get the quest done. But anyway, that was tip 8. Yeah, tip 8, okay. Tip 9 now. Try and place your plants compact together, like very, very close together. Like, this is 3 sugar apple trees squeezed right in about 8, 9 studs. And like, my burning buds are like barely even in the plot. They're kind of just hanging out the plot. So just try to place them as like much compact as you can, so you have more space in your garden and stuff like that. Now, tip number 10, I haven't done it because I can't really be bothered getting rid of everything in my garden. Some things in my garden are actually really good and lucky, so I can't bother deleting my whole garden. But, like, let's say you have the bone blossom, for example. If you delete your whole garden and just leave, like, the bone blossom one of the plant, the bone blossom will get all of the effects pretty much and be worth a ton. But the other plant, if there's any more events, like, for example, the bee event, which pollinated stuff, the ones on the random fruit thing, well, what, random tree or something, whatever you got that plant as, it would be pollinated, you can put it into the bee event, so it'd be quite good. But anyway, there isn't an event for the bee event, or anything like that currently, where you can just pick a certain effect and put it in a grinder. So, now that that's been discussed, tip 11 is, this is quite an interesting one. So let's say you don't want to use all your magnifying glasses, because yeah, I get they cost a lot, 10 million, compared to my nearly 400 billion. But anyway, yeah, they cost a lot. They're 10 million. So you want to save them as much as you can. So I'd say only save them on plants that you know are going to be worth a lot, or plants that you actually want to see the meaning of. Like, for example, for me, I mainly use it on my fossil lights, my ember lilies, my burning buds, and like, I've used it on Grand Volcanias because like that's in the quest thing and they seem to be worth a lot. I use it on my sugar apples too a bit, and I use it on like just big fruits in general. And normally I'd use it on bone blossom, but these are like literally just grown. So yeah, make sure to save your magnifying glasses was tip 11. So, tip 12. Every Saturday, make sure to either, like, be on or just leave your device AFK on. Because then, like, you'll get a ton of, like, you might get a event pet or something like that. But also, if there's, like, if you, like, are near your device, you might be able to see if there's any good things in stock so you can buy them. Like, let's say why is it so laggy? Okay, let's say, like, the giant pine cone comes into stock, because every Saturday, Jandil does an event, and he uses admin abuse. So let's say he makes the giant pine cone come in stock, right? If you were there, then you could just buy it. But if you aren't on at the time, then, like, you're never going to know it's there. I haven't even got a giant pine cone because I slept through the first one that came in. Anyway, I've got a few burning buds though, obviously. Another thing, the travelling merchants that come, make sure to buy everything from them. EVERYTHING. Everything. because they're actually quite rare at traveling merchants, and the stuff that they sell might not come back, or like something along the lines of that. It might not come back, or like it might come back in a different way. So you want like the stuff because it could be quite powerful, and you could also show it off. To be fair, but why is that absolutely massive? Anyway, it's going to be tip 13. Let's say you get a really unique fruit. It's not worth a lot, right? So it's just really cool looking. You kind of want to keep it, but you don't want to sell it, and you want to use the sell inventory button. It's going to sell, right? But theoretically, if you favorite it, it's kind of hard to favorite on some devices, but if you favorite it, then it won't sell. Like, I have a few things favorited. Like, I'll tell you everything I have favorited. This massive Windstruck Sugar Apple that I got from someone. Yeah, this massive Windstruck Sugar Apple. I have a frozen Windstruck and a few other effects on the Sunflower. I have my Mimic Octopus, which I haven't even placed at. Why is my Raptor favorited? Okay, that isn't meant to be favorited. But I have this massive mango that's worth 74 kilograms, and I have a decently sized Burning Bud. So they're all really good. So that's why I've got them favorited. Like, they're unique, they look cool, they don't sell for as much as anything else would. And the way you favorite stuff is like this. So on PlayStation, for me, you have to click like the massive button, and then you press the up arrow on the left of the controller, and then you scroll down, go down to your fruit you want to favourite, and also make sure you've got it equipped. My bad. And then you can okay, I can't even favourite this. This is going well. Okay, wait, let me just unfavourite it, for example. So you hover over it with your hotbar, and then just toggle it on and off. Okay. Tip 14. This is a big one. You want to make sure to pretty much always go into a private server, because no one can steal your fruit then. You can get in a server full of your friends, and pretty much no one's gonna rob you. And you can grow as many mutations and grow as big as a plant as you want without being robbed from. So yeah, always try to get in a private server. I know I'm not in one, but I can't really be bothered making one. And it's really glitchy on PlayStation, so. Anyway, tip 15? Yeah, tip 15. This is also kind of a big one. Tip 15 is always get, the watering can from the gear shop. Because, let's say you want to grow something quickly. Let's say you have to go at some point. You've got to go do something, but you want to get something like the quest done or something like that. But to get the quest done, you need to grow a plant, right? So you get the watering can and you just do it immediately. Just you can just. Basically, what I'm trying to say is you can just okay. You can just grow it pretty much instantly, and it'll be quite effective as well. Tip 16. Please, for the love of God, don't destroy any actually good plants. I get destroying blueberries, tomatoes, carrot seeds, maybe wait. Yeah, I get destroying. Wait for it. I get destroying like corn, tomato, orange, blueberry, strawberry, and carrot once you get to quite a good point. But like, the only thing you want if you just started is a ton of corn and to sit there and let it get about 50 different effects. So yeah, like, you know, it'll be it. Because corn weighs a lot. It doesn't weigh that much, but it gives quite a bit of effects too. So it'd be worth quite a lot, to be fair. But yeah. Anyway, tip 17. Okay, tip 17 is when you're building your garden, I know I haven't done this, let's say you want to get really high up in your server, you can like build stuff on top of each other and then delete the thing on the bottom to make it so you can just like parkour up to a certain point and you'll get quite high up with it. And you know what could help you even more with that? Bounce pads, they're right here. See? They bounce you. Yeah, so you can use them too. Tip 17. Sorry if these tips are going way too quickly now. It's just I don't have many other tips to think of. Tip 17. Keep every single event item if you've got it placed down. Let's say you've got an event item placed down. Keep it immediately. Never delete it because you don't know if they're going to come back or not. Like, I need to craft an amber spine, to be honest. Oh, I should do that today, actually. Anyway, yeah, no. Like, craft everything. Like, all of the event seeds, keep them, craft them. You know? So, like, for example, the archaeology, I could get a ton of Grand Volcanias and Amber Spines, and I'd just keep them in my garden after the event. Even if our, like, garden's getting way too full, I'd still keep them. Because they're event items and they're limited time, and yeah, they're actually quite good, some of them. Like the raspberry, you can... you can only get the raspberry from seed packs, like normal seed packs. And another tip. If you feel like you're not getting any... This is tip 18, by the way. If you feel like you're not getting any good seeds from any of the seed packs, or any good pets from any of the pet eggs, I think they only actually appear in the pack after, like, 60 or so times of opening that type of egg or seed pack. So just open as many of them as you can, and then they should start... Your chances should start getting better. But tip 90 is going to be, like, on event days, like Halloween, so October 31st, July 4th for the weird American event thing, and April 1st for April Fools, and like December 31st for Christmas and stuff like that. You always want to log in because there's pretty much bound to be an event seed in the shop. So it's like July 4th, I missed it, but there was like the firework plants and a few other things. And they're actually really good. Like, they're slightly worse than the fossil light, I'd say, which is slightly worse than the sunflower. And the sunflower was slightly worse than, like, a burning bud or something like... Wait, it'd actually be better than a burning bud. Wait, what? So the firework plants and stuff like that could actually be better than a burning bud. So that is one reason you want to get them. Anyway, tip 19. I think might be 20, I'm not sure. Anyway, tip 19. If you have any, like, super duper duper good stuff, maybe don't sell it, because, like, let's say you're already rich, right? If you don't sell it, you can keep it and then, like, give it to someone else, help them get rich or something like that. You know, kill them with kindness. Now, I was joking. Yeah, but, like, still, things could be worth a lot or be very unique, so keep tip 20. I had a tip in mind, but now I forgot it. Anyway, I'll carry on. So, tip 20. My advice for tip 20. Let's say you've just started, right? There's always the shop, which gives you a free, like, either 50 shekels, or sometimes, like, a watering can, which is probably the best thing you can get from it. So you want to make sure to get them. They're actually quite good, so make sure to try and get one. But, you know, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So, like, theoretically... Yo, what was I talking about again? I don't even have a clue what I was talking about. Because my best friend just messaged me and it's his birthday today, so... I'm messaging him currently, that's why my speaking's delayed. Okay, so... Anyway. Let's say, if they keep these... Like the pet mutation machine. Try put your pet in more than once. I need to know what happens. That's tip 20. No, 21 actually. Tip 21. Tip 21. Put your pet in the pet machine more than once and see what happens. I need to know. Tip 22. Let's say you have a few friends and they're quite rich on Grow a Garden. Can you not beg them to log on and then just make them give you a couple good plants and pets? Tip 23. Always be patient when your plants are taking a while to grow. Because most of the plants in the game grow within about 20 minutes. I think the longest one takes about 6 hours. Something like that. Anyway, that might have just been a bug for me, because I planted my fossil, like this blue plant that's here, the blue tree looking one. I planted it at like 9 in the morning. I got back at like... No, I planted it at like 7 in the morning. I got back at like 4 o'clock. It had only grown 8%, but then I joined back 10 minutes later. It was fully grown somehow, so it might be a glitch. But anyway, like tip 24. Is save your seeds. Any good ones, save them. Also, just this is kind of like a side tip for tip 20. Actually, I'll make that tip 24. Tip 24. Like a few of people's gardens. Like, play games with them in server. Try get them to give you something. Try get them to help you out and give you some stuff, or... Let's say you like their garden, they might like you back and help you out, you know? Kindness can go a long way. Quote of the day. Anyway, tip 25. Give me your raccoons. Anyway, have a good day, like and subscribe.